We begin, though, on the college gridiron. Well, we've got a little bit of a scandal, you might say. Texas Tech, Brendan Sorsby, the quarterback, he has filed an injunction against the NCAA seeking eligibility for the 2026 college football season after an investigation into gambling activity. The lawsuit asks for a ruling by June 15th, right around the corner, so Sorsby can know whether he can play in 2026 or must consider entering the NFL's supplemental draft before the June 22nd deadline. Now, the legal filing says the NCAA is being hypocritical by profiting on sports betting, the industry as a whole, while aggressively punishing athletes for gambling activity. And this guy, if you look into the court documents, was gambling on overseas, you name it. Pretty Turkish basketball, to name an instance. This is not just stateside activity here. The filing states the NCAA has, quote, weaponized Sorsby's condition while benefiting from the gambling ecosystem. Now, according to Pete Thamel, a statement from the NCAA, the NCAA has not received a reinstatement request. For this case, the NCAA generally does not comment on pending reinstatement requests, but the association's sports betting rules are clear, as are the reinstatement conditions. When it comes to betting on one's own team, these rules must be enforced in every case for the simple reason the integrity of the game is at risk. So stay tuned for more details on that. Let's go to the NBA, where Game 1 lived up to the hype between the Spurs and the Thunder. San Antonio, despite being a 6.5, then 7.5 point underdog once De'Aaron Fox got ruled out. Big leads throughout this game. The Thunder used a big fourth quarter to catch up, forced extra time, went to 2 overtimes, and as you can see, Spurs victorious in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, 122 to 115. Victor Wembanyama, incredible. 41 points, 24 rebounds, 3 blocks in his first response to not winning MVP, while the guy on the other side, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, goes for just 24 points, just by his standards, usually gets you for 30 plus, 12 assists as well. Jalen Williams, his return after a 6-game playoff absence was excellent. 26 points, had 7 rebounds as well. Game 2 coming up on Wednesday. Mitch Johnson, Mark Daignault, the respective coaches for San Antonio and Oklahoma City.
It was a competitive game. Felt like both teams just kept doing enough to not be put away and kept doing enough to let the other team know they were trying to pull away. It got to the point probably sometime at the end of that fourth quarter, it just felt like it was a war of wills. And there was a level of mental toughness that was exuded by both teams. And almost sometimes, like in football, they say it's just at some point the time runs out. It felt like everybody kept scoring. But the bench was great for us. We needed every second from everybody that played. And then those 5 guys, I don't know what it is, one of you probably do, but they played maybe the last 15 or so odd game time minutes. And their legs got wobbly, but they composed themselves and finished strong. And that was a heck of a game to be a part of.
Offensively, took us a little while to get a little bit of a rhythm in the game. In terms of balance, to your point, I thought our threes were good in the first half. We didn't shoot it great. I actually thought we had higher quality threes in the first half than we did the rest of the game. But the balance of attacks wasn't great. You know, who knows what that is? It's their first time playing them in 4 months. They're obviously a unique opponent. We just had a while off. I thought we caught a little bit more of a groove to start the second half. We were lucky to be down 7 at halftime, but yeah, I mean, 100%. There's a lot we can improve on.
Excited for Game 2. Again, de facto NBA Finals. Feels like it, doesn't it? We also have Game 1 tonight between the Knicks and the Cavaliers, so stay tuned for that. But baseball, no team better in the majors than the Tampa Bay Rays. Can you believe it? It's true. Damn near a 700 winning percentage, and yesterday a showcase. Tampa all over AL East rival Baltimore. 16-6, the Rays won as home favorites. Best record at 31-15. Yandy Diaz Scored 4 times, reached base 4 times with 4 hits, drove in 4. Junior Caminero, a home run, had 4 RBI. Very impressive. The 16 runs, though, not to be outdone by the Mets. They exploded for 10 runs in the 12th inning to win 6 of 7. It was 16-7 the final against the Nationals. The Mets won as road favorites in this case. The game had been tied going into the top 12, 6 apiece, but then the Mets absolutely went nuclear. First team in the NL to score 10 runs in extras since the 1919 Cincinnati Reds. The Mets now 11-4 this month. They have won 6 of 7, as mentioned. Bo Bichette, a home run in this one. Brett Baty went deep as well. Carlos Mendoza, the manager.
Not have a letdown after an emotional weekend. What's that mean?
I mean, the resilience, the grit. That's a group that, we came today and it's a new series. It's a new day. What happened yesterday, it doesn't matter, and that's the mentality for tomorrow. We show up tomorrow, we won a very good game today. It was a back and forth, and we never got down. We kept punching. And even when we didn't score those, couple of extra innings there, we were able to, the pitching staff was able to give us a chance, and the guys came through. So emotions, like I said, we got to be able to turn the page. I say that when we're losing. I'm saying the same thing when we're winning. It's another important game tomorrow, and we'll come here, and that's what we'll do.
Let's stay in the NL East. Remember when the Phillies were terrible? Yeah, me either. How about this? 16-4 under Don Mattingly. Phillies, 6 straight wins, 5-4 against the Reds yesterday, won as home favorites. Very impressive performance under the interim skipper. Bryson Stott hit the go-ahead 2-run homer in the 8th inning. Alex Bohm, a deep ball as well. Sal Stewart on the other side went deep for Cincinnati. But Bohm talking about winning with the long ball, even though Kyle Schwarber, the major's home run leader, did not play.
Nice to win a game with the long ball on a night when you don't have the major's leading long ball hitter.
Yeah, really good to see, everybody kind of step up when Kyle's down today, and hopefully we can, get him back as quickly as possible. But yeah, I think, it just shows that we do have a long lineup, and, the numbers you might see on the scoreboard don't truly, reflect the talent I think that we have in here. And, any given day, anybody can get it done for us, and, that's what's cool about this team.
Padres plus money dogs beat the Dodgers, silenced that potent lineup. 1-0 for San Diego. You could go again, roll it right over, right around plus 135 tonight if you want to. Michael King outdid Yamamoto on the other side, though both honestly excellent in going 7 innings apiece. As for the Brewers, took care of the Cubs 9-3 at Wrigley, won as road dogs in this one. Christian Yelich, a home run. Jake Bauers went deep as well. On the ice, do not ever ignore a Game 7 when it's there for you. Montreal held a 2-0 advantage after one period. Buffalo chipped away goals in each of the next 2 periods to force extra time, and then it was the Canadiens advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals with a 3-2 win in extra time. Alex Newhook with the game-winning goal in OT for the Habs. The Canadiens, very impressive. Road dogs as well, coming away with the win. Next up, it is the Carolina Hurricanes.